everybody, it's Tim Hinton, the Beast of the Marching Arts. Welcome to Baking with the Beast. I know those of you that are Baking with the Beast fans, you're like, where have you been? I've missed the baking. And I will tell you what, I've been doing a ton of baking on my own. I've had some great successes. I've had some really good successes with pumpkin bread, with an apple pie that was really, I made a couple apple pies that are really stellar, and those are hard. So I've been doing a lot of baking and having a lot of fun doing it, but I haven't been on camera. It's a little bit of extra work, and I've just been super busy. But anyway, here I am. I'm baking brownies tonight. I have gotten really good at brownies. So I feel good about it. So if you're watching this, thank you very much. It's been really interesting. I've had lots of conversations. I've been doing lots of interviews. I am doing the online virtual broadcast of the UIL Texas Marching Band State Championship on Monday and Tuesday. I hope some of you will be watching that. And I've been doing all kinds of interviews, and it was really interesting because people kept saying, hey, I really like your Baking with the Beast. And I'm like, how do you even know about that? So it's been really cool. So anyway, I started thinking, okay, I feel bad that I haven't done one in a while. I've been doing a lot of baking, and I got to tell you, I am really getting good at brownies. So I am going to be making brownies tonight for the new guy I'm dating. So I am really excited about having brownies for him. I'm going to see him tomorrow. And he loves my brownies. He loves my cooking. And so, you know, the way to a man's heart. But anyway, I'm making brownies. And I got to tell you, it's from a website. I've mentioned this before. Once Upon a Chef. I kind of fell upon this website, and this woman's recipes are unbelievable. Every time I follow one of her recipes, it turns out stellar. And I followed other recipes, and things haven't gone so well. So I'm giving her a lot of credit for how things are going for me. So anyway, if you're a baker and you're looking for really cool things, you need to go to Once Upon a Chef. I got to tell you, her apple pie is great. Her pumpkin cake, stellar. Her chocolate chip cookies are incredible. So anyway, I'm making brownies tonight, everybody. I am on the UIL broadcast. I'm going to be talking a lot about that. You can watch that. Go to box5tv.com at the number 5. And you can watch those. And I'm pre-recorded like 25 interviews. And then I'm going to be talking to a lot of people live. We're going to be reviewing shows live. It's going to be really fun. I have some special, really important people. They're going to be there. But anyway, I need to start baking. So I'm making brownies. And yes, it's like cold. I'm in Florida, and it's like freezing. It's like getting down in the 40s at night. So you're thinking, Beast, how is it that you're still in a tank top? That doesn't make any sense. But here's the thing. My home is nice and warm and toasty. And I know that, wait a minute, which one do I want to put this in? Here, small one. I know that when I am moving around and baking, enjoying myself, and the oven's on, I'm going to be fine. I won't be cold. I almost wore a different shirt. I know that would have disappointed you, maybe. But anyway, I'm making brownies tonight. I'm getting really good at them. And we'll see what happens. So the first thing you do is I'm going to put this butter to melt. Actually, you make it, you boil it, and then you throw the chocolate into the boiling butter, and it all melts up. It's really kind of cool. But first, I have to tell you one more thing. You know, it's the end of the year, and we sort of think about our year, right? You got to contemplate how your year has gone. Hey, Victor, thanks for saying hi. Well, you contemplate how your year's gone, you think about it, and of course this year's been unlike any other, and so we've all been doing a lot of thinking. But I have to tell you, there's one thing I'm completely, absolutely certain of, and that is the thing that I bought that I love the most. You know how you buy things all during the year, you buy certain things here and there. I did a lot of baking this year, and I bought something, my favorite thing, you're going to roll your eyes, my favorite thing that I bought the whole year. Are you ready? I'm going to show it to you. Are you ready? My favorite thing. I love this pan. I love this. I need it. Look how cool it is. It's so cute. It has like this, see it shimmering off the sides. It's this beautiful blue color. I don't know. I just love baking in this thing. I made some Rice Krispie treats that were awesome in this. I'm about to make my brownies in it. And I needed a 9 by 13 pan, and I found this, and I love it. It just makes me really happy every time. Of course, I could always make it. I could make a mean lasagna in this if I ever learned how to make lasagna. But anyway, I'm going to put the brownies in my favorite pans, and I just thought I'd share with you. Think about the things you love during this year and the good things that have happened. There have been a lot of silver linings. And one of them for me is this pan that I love. Okay, that's enough romance about the pan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the pan really quick, and all you're supposed to do to help the brownies come out of it easily is you just get some parchment paper. I gotta tell you, parchment paper is like my favorite thing. I mean, I don't know, I used to think it was puppies, but I think it's parking paper now because it's so awesome. Whoever, like, I need to research it. I haven't done that. I need to find out, like, was it like Sir Frederick Parchment that created it? I don't know. I doubt that. But it's so delightful. Like, look at this. It just, everything you bake on it, it just falls right off of it. All right, I'm making a mess. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this over the sides. And see, then the brownies will cook in the parchment, and it won't get stuck all over the pan. And I'm going to put a little non-stick pan. Okay, my pan's ready for brownies. So that part's done. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get, I have 2 sticks of butter that I put in here. I'm going to put this in the microwave, and I'm going to sort of, I'm making brownies, everybody, if you just tuned in. Thanks for being here. Comment on what you want to see me bake next, because I'll probably do a little baking over the holidays. Who knows? You might even get to see it. I'm going to put these in the microwave because you're supposed to get it bubbling hot. And that's a little tricky in this bowl. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it, so I'm just going to kind of estimate. But I have to tell you, I've been making, hang on, I'm doing this in the microwave. Sorry, everybody. I've been making a lot of brownies, and I'll tell you why. I've been sending, and I'm making all these baked goods, and I don't want to eat them all. Like, I have to, stay in shape. So I usually want like 1 piece. Like, I want a couple cookies, well, maybe 3 or 4 cookies. 1 slice of coconut cake is all I want. Like, 1. I usually don't want a lot of it. I like eating it and I like making it, but then I don't want to. So anyway, so I'm finding people I have people that take my food, which can't be shocking to you. But anyway, I've been mailing tons of baked goods to my parents, and that makes me so happy. Both my parents are still around. My father is 90. And my mother is, I think, 88. I really should know that. But anyway, my mother loves my brownies. Like, she doesn't eat a lot, but she will eat my brownies. So I keep sending brownies home to the folks. So if you haven't made baked goods for anybody in a while, make a banana bread. Mail it off to somebody. Like, now's the time to do it. Everybody needs a little comfort and joy, right? So anyway, I'm supposed to be doing something while I'm doing this. I'm going to put my eggs in the bowl and whisk them up. So do that. Speaking of comfort and joy, if you didn't see my Facebook post, you guys need to get this album. One of my favorite Broadway singers is Liz Callaway. She's fantastic. If you've been around a long time like me, you might know that she was the singing voice of Anastasia in that animated movie. Such great music. And she sings a couple songs that are really special to me. And so she has a new presence on Facebook, and she has all these followers during the quarantine. It's very, very cool. Okay, that's making noise, so I need to check on my butter. And so she started saying she was going to record a holiday song, and she got so much interest and so much response and so many suggestions. She recorded a holiday album. It's called Comfort and Joy. Go download it. I promise you, you will love it. Hang on, I need to check on the butter, and I'll tell you more about it. Okay, let me see what's going on with the butter. Oh my God, we are melted and hot. Melted and hot, everybody. We're making brownies. So before it cools off, I need to move fast. I'll tell you more about Liz Callaway in a second. The recipe tells you to buy the nice bars of chocolate, and I've done that in the past, but now I'm just getting the regular chips, the regular milk chocolate chips. I just like milk chocolate. I know, that's not your thing. I understand. Trust the whisk out, and now what I'm going to do is if you can see this, but I'm stirring the chocolate into the very, very, very hot butter, and what it does is it melts the chocolate. Ooh, look, it's already happening. It melts it into like this wonderful melted chocolate thing that I'm then going to put into the recipe later. So let me see. Oh, it's working. Can you guys see this at all? It's totally. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. I'm not even like a chocolate guy, but that smells so good. And I have to tell you, the other reason you should be making brownies this weekend. You should make brownies this weekend. Go to Once Upon a Chef and look at her recipe. It's unbelievable. It's so good. But anyway, the house smells so good when brownies are in the oven and they're like almost done. I gotta tell you, like the whole house it's unbelievable. It's totally worth it just for that. It's kind of like, when you make cookies, the house smells good. But I gotta tell you, when you make brownies, all right, so I have melted the chocolate. That is done. It's ready for its appearance in a minute when I'm gonna get it. I need to, okay. Yeah, I'm doing this. Okay. Back to Liz Callaway. She starred in lots of things on Broadway. She was nominated for a Tony for the musical Baby. And I love her voice. This new album, it's just her and a guitarist. Fantastic. So it's great, great, great. Okay, I'm having to follow my list. Sorry, here it goes. So if you're looking for an album, it's Comfort and Joy by Liz Calloway. If you're looking for like a very quiet album, like you're in the evening, you just want to chill, you're sitting around with the family, you're looking at the tree, you just want a nice, quiet soundtrack, you need to get this. It's her with her fabulous voice, a guitarist, sometimes a couple other like string sounds in the background. It's very subtle. It's an acoustic. She's got an acoustic Christmas. I got to tell you, it is like the perfect 2020 chill out holiday lovely. You will love it. Her rendition of Merry Christmas, Darling, her rendition of Hard Candy Christmas, which I love. Stellar. Am I waving my whisk around enough to make my point? Okay, so now I need to do the next part, which is I've got 4 eggs in my bowl, and I'm going to whisk them up. So anyway, take my word for it. Download her album. Just support her, but you will love it. I'm telling you, it's going to be the soundtrack. It's going to be the soundtrack of your Christmas because it's so chill and quiet and peaceful. Other album that I'm loving is the Hadestown. The Fates, who are in the cast for Hadestown, and the whole Hadestown cast. There's a new Hadestown Christmas album. That's fantastic too. It's very offbeat. It's very New Orleans. It's in the style of the musical. So I sent it to my dad because my dad loves for me to send him new Christmas albums. And so I sent that to him, and his words were, it was a little weird. Because it is. I mean, it's very offbeat. It's very New Orleans. But I got to tell you, I will love it. Unbelievable. Their Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas is unbelievable. The first song is called Thank God It's Christmas, and you'll get it when you hear it. And I have to tell you, there's a version of Sleigh Ride that is probably the most creative thing I've ever heard. You will love it. If you like kind of New Orleans jazzy kind of thing, or if you like Hadestown from the Broadway show, you gotta get it. Okay, so I have now whisked my eggs, and the next thing I'm gonna do is start putting ingredients in. Everybody, if you just tuned in, I'm making brownies. Yeah, I'm almost done. Actually, I'm getting right along to it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, add each of the ingredients. Salt. How much salt? Half a teaspoon. I've learned enough to know already that that's orange in my colorful. Yeah, I'm making brownies for the guy I'm dating, and he likes them, and I'm trying to keep him happy. And you know, I might have 1 or 2. I might do that. Okay, granulated sugar, 1 cup. So I'm going to get 2 half cups of sugar. That's when you know it's going to be good, is when you start pouring in the sugar, right? So a cup of sugar, I'm going to do 2 half cups. You know, I really think I need to get some tins rather than use the bags, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. And then I think it's a cup also, yeah, of dark brown. I mean, who doesn't like this? Dark brown sugar. Yep. Who's hearing a Rolling Stones song in their head? Just me? Just me? Okay. So anyway, now I'm going to pack it. So the packet. So there's 1 half pack. I'm going to do the other one. I'm going to pack it in. I'm going to pack it in. I'm not packing it. I'm making brownies, everybody, from Once Upon a Chef. Love her recipes. She makes me look like a pro. And I got to say, I've made a lot of brownies at this point. That's why I decided to do them tonight, because they always turn out great. And I'm getting better. I'm learning some tricks. I'm learning a lot of tricks about pumpkin bread. You want my secret? You want my secret? I'll let you in on it. I'll let you in on it. Are you ready? Don't overmix. I got that from watching the Great British Baking Show. If you overmix it, I think it's the gluten stirs up. I don't know. But when I don't overstir my pumpkin bread, stellar. Anyway, little tip there from me to you. Let me see if I'm missing any ingredients. Vanilla. How much vanilla do I put in? 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I love me some vanilla. Everybody knows that's my favorite flavor. Yes, I own that. I like vanilla. I'm making brownies, everybody. Brownies have vanilla in them because vanilla's in everything delicious. It is. Yeah. Except for maybe lasagna. And maybe pizza. I don't know. I bet there's vanilla in a good crust. Okay. Now I'm going to whisk. If you're still watching, thank you, bless your heart. I'm making brownies here on Baking with the Beast, and I'm getting good at brownies. I'm feeling good about my skills with brownies. Like I said, I've had some great successes with some other things. I made a good pecan pie. I made a good pumpkin pie, of course, because that's one of my specialties. I love pumpkin pie. And I will admit it while I'm stirring. See, I'm stirring the all the eggs and the. I will admit it too. I still have just 2 horrible disasters with banana cream pies. I'm going to try again. I'm determined. Thanks to my friend Mary, I'm going to make a key lime pie next week. I'm very excited about that because that's one of my top 3 desserts that I've never made one. And Mary says it's very easy, but you know, sometimes people tell you that, you know, oh, it's simple, and then, you know, it doesn't go so well. But I am getting better at baking, so I'm cautiously optimistic that it might go well. So anyway, I don't know if I'll do that on camera or not. I'll let you know, but I'll probably post a picture of it on my Facebook since I just mentioned it. So, or maybe on this thing. By the way, comment if you want to have suggestions on what you want me to make. Okay, she says to whisk this until there's no clumps of brown sugar left. And I got to tell you, that's hard to do because there are clumps. So I'm wondering, like, what would happen if you left them in? Like, would it ruin your bite of brownie if you came up on a giant clump of brown sugar? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think it would be bad. But anyway, I'm trying to get rid of all the clump because she wants me to. Then I'm going to whisk in the chocolate butter mixture that I've already created. Then I'm going to add flour. And then I'm going to be ready to put it in the oven, and that's going to be into this for the night. Because I'm not going to make you sit around for 45 minutes while they cook. I'm going to sit around letting the wafting smell of deliciousness of brownies fill the house because they're just so good. All right, so anyway, they smell so good. All right, it's time to add, remember when I did this earlier for those who are watching a while? This is my chocolate butter mixture. Okay. Getting really exciting now. We're going to put the chocolate. Make sure it's mixed good. Oh, that looks. Oh man, I wish we had smell-o-vision on Facebook Live because it smells so good. All right, I'm going to put this in. You guys see what I'm doing? I'm going to add this. Oh my goodness gracious, chocolatey goodness. You're just joining me in making brownies. Okay, now I've learned to do this. If those of you that watched the first ones, you would be shocked at how much better I am, but I've learned how to use a spatula correctly. Yeah, I'm proud of that. Yeah, so anyway, going to get everything. I don't want to miss a single drop of chocolatey goodness. And then, perhaps the best part. Are you ready? Perhaps the very best part. Yeah, I deserve this. That's so delicious. Okay, that is going to be a good brownie. Okay, now I'm going to mix this up. I'm making a mess. Now I'm going to mix this up. So I'm mixing. The last thing I'm going to do is put the flour in last. And as I said, I have learned I'm not going to overdo it. What are her instructions for the flour? Let me make sure. Add the flour and whisk until the batter is uniform. So what I've found is that okay, I'm just going to do it. I pre-mixed my flour already because I didn't want to bore you with that, but I did what she said, which is spoon it into the cup and level it with the thing. So I did that. Now I'm going to add this, adding the flour to everything else. And now I have to mix this all in. I wish you could see what I'm doing. Can you guys see it all? So I added the flour to the mixture. I'm just about ready to put it in the pan, everybody. I'm making brownies, which I'm very proud of lately. I'm getting good at it. And this just never goes well with the whisk for me. I think I'm going to switch to the spatula in just a second. Okay, I'm going to switch to this. This is kind of a mess. All right. All right, so I'm almost done with this whole thing, everybody. But if you just joined me, you can, of course, watch the recording of this whole thing if you really want to do that to yourself. But put in the comment section what you think I should bake next. I am going to do a key lime pie this next week, and I'm probably going to make some cookies. And there are some really cool looking cookies on that site I like called Once Upon a Chef. So anyway, let me know what you think about that. But on Monday and Tuesday, hey, Kelly, thanks for watching. On Monday and Tuesday, I'm using your bowls, Kelly, and your spatula. I'm going to be at UIL. So go to box5tv.com and you can sign up to watch. It's not much. It's like $12 to watch one of the classes. And you can see me. I'm going to be interviewing. You'll see me probably after every single band. Because what's going to happen is there's a band, and then there's this space when the next one's coming out and setting up. And so that's when I'm going to have either a pre-recorded thing. I've been recording like 20 interviews. They're really cool. We talk about diet and nutrition and having grace with other groups. And we talk about women in percussion, and we're talking about being healthy and how to get ready for the season. And we're talking about photography, band photography, and band parent issues. And I've had all kinds of issues. And the Federal Regiment is one of the sponsors. And so I did a lot of interviews with them too, because, you know, it's my core. And they're awesome for supporting music education. I think this is just about done. Can you guys see? That looks so delicious. Oh, ready for some brownies. Okay. Anyway, so please watch. Sign up. It'll help Tim at Box 5. And you can see me do interviews. And I got to tell you, there are some really big names that are going to make an appearance. I mean, I can't even tell you, but big names. Yeah. And just some people I like too, who are not, they're not small names. Okay. So anyway, here we go. Sorry if you're one of the small name people. I'm just joking. You're not small. You're all fantastic. You know, you're just not all the head of these. Oh, did I say that? Never mind. Okay, now I'm pouring it in. Oh gosh, that looks so good. I can't believe I am making this. I can't believe I can do this. I made a batch earlier this week. Can you guys see it going into the pan? I don't know if you can or not. I made a batch earlier this week, and I did mail it off to my parents, and I think they were supposed to get it today, but they must not have, because my dad always calls. He's so nice. He always calls to say, hey, we got your package of cookies or bread or whatever it is I send them. So that probably means they're going to get their brownies tomorrow. You know, but since Trump slowed down the post office, everything's slower now. But anyway, it's okay. It didn't work. Stupid idea that was. Anyway, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get political. So I am putting the last of the brownie mix into the bowl. Gosh, that looks good. Oh, Okay, yes, I did that. Okay. Now what you're supposed to do is smooth it out. Gosh. I'm going to make sure I get as much of it in there as I can so we have as much brownie goodness as possible. Oh my God, the sugar rush just from that little bit. Oh wow. Okay. Now I'm just the last thing I'm gonna do is I made a little bit of a mess, as I always do. So I'm just gonna clean up the pan a little bit because I don't want it to bake all over everything. I always get some right here, I don't know why. So I'm cleaning up the pan a little bit so that it doesn't bake on and make a mess. And before I go here, let me remind you about UIL. And can you believe how great The Mandalorian is? Like, I just cannot believe how great The Mandalorian is right now. The last 2 episodes have been like the most exciting thing I've ever seen on TV. I mean, and I'm a big Star Wars nerd, I know, but it's so great. So I'm loving it. Absolutely loving The Mandalorian. Very worried about Baby Yoda, but hey, I'm sure it's going to turn out okay. They wouldn't send us to Christmas with him like in 2-bit show. At least I'm hoping. Please, Dave Filoni, please. All right, anyway, so loving that. British Baking Show, I was very happy with that. It was super fun. And I'm going to put these in the oven now. So let me see if I can turn this a little bit so you can see this exciting moment happen. If I don't knock my camera over. All right. It's on 350. My favorite pan in the world. Going with brownie deliciousness. It's going in. Oh, that looks so good. Last thing. Hey Siri, set timer for 45 minutes.
Okay, 45 minutes and counting.
So now I have to wait 45 minutes, but I tell you, as I mentioned earlier, during that 45 minutes, the house is going to smell unbelievable. So I made brownies. Thanks for watching. If you watched any part of this, you're awesome. Thank you so much. And I've got other ideas for things to bake. So let me know, put in the comments, what do you think I should bake next? Listen, everybody, stay safe. They're saying don't do large gatherings during the holidays. I know it's frustrating this when we want all to get together, but they're saying just be disciplined for a little bit more, a few more months. We can all get together safely after that. I'm not seeing my family in person this year, and I'm really, really going to miss that. But I think it's the right thing to do. So that's what I'm doing. So I hope that you all do that. Get the Liz Callaway album, Comfort and Joy, Promise Me. I promise you, you will love it. It's like the super calm, beautiful, serene, her and a guitar. You will love it. If you want some Broadway coolness, get the Hadestown soundtrack. And please watch me on UIL on Monday and Tuesday. Monday starts at 8 Central. We are cranking it. Goes until 10 Central. That's going to be 11 for me here in Eastern Time Zone. It's going to be a long day. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be tons of pre-recorded stuff. I'm going to have lots of fun conversations with all kinds of cool people about the shows we're watching. It's going to be fun. So thanks to Tim Snyder and the UIL for inviting me to be a part of that and letting Marching Arts Education be a part of that. And everybody stay safe. You know, I just be disciplined, stay safe, relax, bake things, share baked goods with your friends and loved ones. And thanks for watching this. Happy holidays. If I don't do another one of these before the holidays, I hope you have a fantastic time. Thanks for watching. You're awesome. Okay. Happy holidays, everybody.